My name is Kunal Sahani. I'm the CEO and founder of Calkine Group. Once again, thanks for joining us for the videos. Thanks for watching our videos, and let's talk about something new. How will Biden's regime pan out for Australia's banking space? Defying virus and renewed lockdown concerns last week, the market overall reacted positively to Biden's Senate win. President Joe Biden and his VP Kamala Harris are likely to start the new presidency within a couple of weeks. Banking stocks seemed to be back in action. However, ASX 200 traded in red today, weighed down by tech players, banks, and miners. It is therefore interesting to evaluate the near-term implication of Biden's rule on different sectors, including Australia's banking space. The renewed hopes of the US economic revival may give the overall banking and financial space a shot in the arm. In Australia, the Big Four banks should be closely monitored, especially after APRA's latest move on dividend cap easing. The dividend-seeking investors can relook at the banking sector, which was once believed to be a good source of high dividends. So obviously investors have always looked at the banking space for high dividends, and now with a lot of positive impetus towards the banking sector, they can relook at the sector again. Biden's plan to raise corporate taxes could have a modest impact on profits of big US banks. If Australia and US work around the right policy formulations, a positive impact is likely in the Australian banking space as well. Besides that, the president-elect's ideology around tax credits for low and moderate income households, along with government spending on infrastructure, could lead to fewer loan losses and more lending revenue. So once again, Biden is focusing on helping the low to moderate income households to avoid loan losses, and obviously this will help the banks in increasing the lending revenue as well. The financial services business is now far different than a few years ago. The idea of a fintech bank, for example, was merely a theory back then, and now fintechs and neobanks are clearly defining a new space altogether. How the Biden administration leverages banking sector prospects, especially with tech-savvy Australia, will be an interesting watch. Once again, thanks for watching Calkine video.